Good morning, second graders. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd. I had so much fun seeing all of you on the parade yesterday. I hope you enjoyed that too. One of the things I forgot to mention in yesterday's video was about your week 10 matrix. This one looks a little different than the ones in the past few weeks because this is full of may-do activities. And it's based on activities that we would be doing if we were still at school towards the end of the year. Things like spring fling and your music concerts and field trips and things like that. So I hope that you do some of these may-do activities. And if you don't have a chance to do them this week, that's okay. Hang on to your matrix because you might want to pull that out at some point during the summer and do some of them and keep you busy all summer long because there's lots of fun things to do on there. Today is my last day of doing a video by myself because tomorrow we're going to have a special video with all 3 second grade teachers. So tune into that for sure. I want you to know, those second graders, that I have loved being your second grade teacher. This is a year that we will always remember, isn't it? Because of the coronavirus pandemic and having to leave school in March for distance learning. Wow, that was a huge challenge. And I want you to know how proud I am of each one of you for stepping up to that challenge and doing such a great job on your work. Together with your parents and your teachers and you, we all rose to that challenge and we made it work. We continued learning till the end of the year. And I want you to know that I couldn't have asked for a better group of parents and a better class to go through that with. So thank you. All right, today I'm going to read to you a book. And at the end of my story, I have a special song for you. Okay, so keep tuning in the whole time. All right, this is the story called I'm Special, I'm Me. And on the cover, you see this little boy right here. His name is Milo. He's the main character of the story. And the blurb on the back says, Milo is sad. At playtime, his friends say he is not strong enough to be a lion. They say he's too short to be a pirate captain. But thanks to his mom, Milo sees that he can be a monkey, swinging from tree to tree. He can be a lookout, climbing the high sails. Milo is special and can be anything he wants to be. So on the cover, this is Milo using his imagination. All right, and it's written by Ann Meek and Sarah Massini. Milo looked in the mirror and sighed a big sigh. Come on, Milo, we're going to be late, called Mom up the stairs. Milo pressed his nose right up against the cool glass. What am I going to be today? He whispered to himself. He's got a cool bedroom. At school, Milo and his friends were playing a jungle game. Please, can I be the lion? Asked Milo. No, said Claire. You're not strong enough to be king of the jungle. So Milo was a very sad monkey. When he got home, Milo peered into the mirror. Who can you see? Asked Mom. A monkey, replied Milo quietly. Lucky you, said Mom. How fantastic to be able to swing through the trees with all your monkey friends. Oh yeah, said Milo, grinning and making monkey faces at his mom. So at first he was sad, and then Mom made him realize that it's fun to be a monkey. The next day, the children were playing pirates. Please, can I be the captain? Asked Milo. No, said Ben. You're too short. The captain has to be tall. So Milo had to be a deckhand. What's wrong? Asked Mom that evening. I wish I was tall like a pirate captain, said Milo. I think you are just perfect, said Mom. Just right for climbing to the top of the sails to be the lookout. Wow, said Milo, smiling. I never thought of that. So once again, his mom made him feel good about what he got to do that day. The next day, the children were playing princes and princesses. Please, can I be the prince? Asked Milo. No, said Jason. The prince is handsome like me. So Milo was an unhappy knight. At Nevlin, he'd be a hero if he was a knight, wouldn't he? There he is, right down there. Later that afternoon, Milo gazed into the mirror. "Hello there, Milo," said Mom. "Who can you see looking back at you?" "I can see a knight," said Milo. "Terrific," said Mom. "All that shining armor, and you must be brave, because only the bravest men are chosen to be knights." "Really?" said Milo, a little surprised. "Definitely," said Mom. "Cool," said Milo, pretending to fight a dragon. The next day, the children were playing spaceman and aliens. "I'd like to be an astronaut," said Milo, excited. "No," said Eloise. "Astronauts can't wear glasses because their helmets won't fit." So Milo was a little green alien. There he is right there. Back home, Milo gazed at his reflection in the mirror. "Do I look like an alien?" he asked. "You look just like you," said Mom. "2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, but different from everyone else, and that's what makes you special. That's what makes you my Milo." Mom put her arms around him. "And anyway, aliens are so lucky to be able to bounce around in space, speaking a secret alien language." "That's true," Milo smiled. "Bling, bling, yuk, yuk," he said, bouncing around his bedroom, trying to catch the moon. The next day, the children were playing under the sea. "I'm going to be a shark," said Alex. "I know what I'm going to be," said Milo. "I think I'd be a good stingray, hiding in the sand and swimming out to surprise people. I could make them jump." The children all stared at Milo. Why do you think they were staring at him? Maybe because for once he didn't ask if he could be something. He just had a great idea. And so he told them what he was going to do, right? Here it is. "Great idea," said Ben. "Brilliant," said Claire. "Can I be one too?" asked Alex. Milo smiled from ear to ear, and all the children played stingrays under the sea for the rest of the day. "That was a great game, Milo," said Ben. "Let's play it again tomorrow." Milo smiled the brightest smile he had ever smiled. So finally, all of the kids wanted to do what he wanted to do. When he got home that day, Milo looked carefully into his mirror to see if he had changed in any way, but of course he hadn't. "Mom was right," he said. "I can be whatever I want to be. I'm me." And in the mirror, Milo's reflection looked back with a huge, beaming smile. The end. So he realized that he is special just for who he is, didn't he? And I hope, just like Milo realizing how special he was, I hope each of you know that as you leave second grade, you are special. Each one of you, you're special and unique, and Mrs. Lunning loves every single one of you. I hope you never forget that. So there's a quote that I showed you earlier in the distance learning, and I want to show you that again. And it says this: "Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know." So I hope that you can see that, and I hope that you like that quote just like I do, because that's so true of each and every one of you. All right, now the last thing I'm going to do today on the video is, how many of you remember when we would do our poetry binders, one of the things that we liked is singing songs. And those songs were always, the words were changed, but it was to a tune that you always recognized. And so we'd sing a poem and it would be sung to a tune. So Mrs. Lunning took a tune that you will know from second grade and changed the words for an end of the year song, okay? And I took it from one of our songs from morning meeting, and it's the one where we used to go into Mrs. Mickelson's room and sing it like a round. Do you remember that? That was always super fun. So here it is. Are you ready? See if you can remember the tune. Second graders, we had such a great year. I'm sad that it's over. I'll miss you so much. Second graders, I loved having each of you. Always remember how special you are, you are, you are. Second graders, have such a fun summer. Relax and enjoy time with family and friends. Second graders, I'm so proud of each of you. Now you're in third grade, and so I must say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. How many of you remember the tune to Black Socks? That's what it was from, and I knew you'd like that because that was a song that we sang during our morning meeting. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun for me to rewrite the words. That's my final song for you this year on my video today. Until tomorrow, stay tuned for that one. So I hope I see you at the drive-by goodbye tomorrow. Remember, that's from 10 until 1, and be sure to tune in to our video tomorrow on the last day of school. Bye, second graders. Thanks for being so awesome this year.